Here's adventure. Here's romance. Here's the famous Robin Hood of the Old West.
Cisco, the sheriff, he is getting closer.
This way, Pancho. Vámonos.
The Cisco Kid. The Cisco Kid in our exciting story, Dynamite at Big Trestle. Now and then, through the centuries, men have found deposits in the earth that help change the course of history. Gold is one of the deposits, precious stones another. One of the wildest, most dangerous adventures of the famed Cisco Kid was brought about by the discovery of yet another deposit, formed thousands of years before the 1870s. Our story opens in the little western town of Blue Hills. Two roughly dressed, bearded men are working in a field, hand drilling into a large stone.
I tell you, I don't like it, Blaze. We'd ought to lie low a while longer.
Well, I can't just hide out doing nothing, Jed. I gotta be busy. Besides, the news about that train wreck is all blown over by now.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. We wrecked that train 1,000 miles to the east, and it takes a long time for news to travel that far.
And a little good it did us to dynamite that trestle. We didn't get a cent out of it. When she landed in the gorge, the whole dad-busted train burned plumb to ashes. Nobody'll suspect us way out here. Anyway, we need money, and there might be gold in this field. Talk is gold's been found here before.
Yeah, a long time ago.
There might still be some here. There. That's enough drilling. Now give me that dynamite. We'll blow this rock to pieces and see what's under it.
Here you are. Who owns this land?
I don't know. What's the difference?
Nothing, I guess. There's a young woman lives in a cabin over there at the edge of the field. I seen her out hanging up clothes.
Come on, stand back, Jed. I'm going to touch off this fuse. Get back some more, Jed. This is a heavy charge.
All right.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Look at the rock fly. That blew her to pieces.
Yeah, we'll let her settle, and we'll go on over.
Hey, look, there's that young woman. See, Blaze? She just come out of the cabin. Now she's looking over this way.
Well, let her look. Come on.
I sure did blow a nice hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Don't look much like gold ground to me, Blaze.
No, don't, but then you never can tell. Yeah, I'll have a look down here. Hey, cold as Greenland, Jed.
Huh?
What's this? Say, by Judas.
What?
We ain't hit gold, Jed, but we've hit something just about as good.
What do you mean?
We've hit ice.
Ice?
Yeah, put your hand down there.
By thunder, it is cold.
Yeah, it's ice. And the chances are it's all under this here region. An underground glacier, that's what it is.
I don't know nothing about them things.
I do. I read about them. Jed, we're going to own this field. This is the hot climate, and people need ice. They'll pay big money for it. The railroad's right close, and we can ship it out in cars packed with sawdust.
Easy, Blaze. Here comes that girl on the
Yeah,
run.
well, don't tell her about the ice. Pick some of that dirt back over where it shows.
Yeah.
That's it. That's enough.
What are you men doing?
We're looking for gold, ma'am. Any objections?
Yes, I have. This field belongs to my father.
Oh? Guess we didn't know that, Jed.
No, we figured it was Pueblo lands, ma'am.
Well, it isn't. It belongs to my father, George Hall.
Now, don't get mad, ma'am. We didn't know he was trespassing. Your father at the house? I'd like to talk to him.
Dad works on the railroad. He's an engineer. Doesn't get in till 8 o'clock tonight. Now, will you leave this field?
We'd like to buy this field. Maybe we could talk to you about it.
It's not for sale.
Well, might be if we offered enough. You go on back to your cabin, ma'am, and Jed and me will look around a little more, and then we'll come over and give you a message to give your father. That all right?
Well, I suppose so. But I know Dad won't sell.
Well, you let us worry about that. We'll be over in a few minutes.
All right, then.
Come on, Jed. Let's see if this deposit of ice is all under the field. If it is, we're going to own it one way or another.
Pancho think Pancho and Loco use a little water, Cisco.
See, Pancho. Diablo and I could also use some water.
Uh-huh.
Let us ride to that cabin and ask the senorita I see from here for some water.
Mm-hmm. What is town, Cisco?
This is the town of Blue Hills, amigo.
Oh,
We are far to the north of our own part of the country.
Blue Hills. These hills red, so they call the town Blue Hills, no?
It does seem strange, Pancho, but Blue Hills is the name they gave it. Some people call the town Big Trestle
Why they call it Big Trestle?
because of the big railroad trestle just outside of town.
Oh.
That big bridge. That is the trestle.
Oh, the big gorge?
See?
Pancho not ride on that train, Cisco. If that train gets sick of the track and go down into the gorge, boom. No. Pancho stick to local.
See, as you please, Chico. Well, there's the well and the pump. Oh, diablo.
Oh, look, there's the well in the pump.
Buenos dias, señorita.
Buenos dias, señorita.
Hello?
Mi compañero Pancho and I and our horses are thirsty, señorita. May we have some water?
Sure. Help yourself, strangers.
Gracias.
Gracias. And Pancho pumps some water into the trough for Diablo and Loco, Cisco.
Bueno.
Did he call you Cisco?
Si, señorita.
You're the Cisco Kid, huh?
Si.
I've always been curious about you. Is it true you kiss every girl you meet?
No, it's not true, señorita.
Here's some water in the cup for you, Cisco.
Gracias, amigo.
Cisco not kiss every girl he meets, señorita. Every girl he meets kiss Cisco.
Oh, some girls are awful fools. Well, I couldn't imagine myself doing a thing like that.
And do not imagine it, señorita. Oh, this water is cold.
Yeah, it's the coldest water Pancho ever tasted.
Here come those two men. I wonder if they really did find gold.
Cold?
Yeah, on that field of ours, they just blasted a big rock with dynamite, and when I went out to call them on it, they said they were looking for gold and wanted to buy the field.
Well, then perhaps they did find gold, señorita. Although I would not say that field was a likely place for it.
And Pancho and I think all prospectors look in the field like this.
I don't know who the men are. Maybe they've just come west.
Possibly. Gracias for the water, señorita. Now Pancho and I will ride on.
Oh, would you mind waiting till they leave, Cisco? I'm not afraid, but I don't like their looks.
See, we will wait. Come, Pancho. We will go over and sit down in the shade.
See, Cisco, in the shade.
We made up our minds we want to buy this field, ma'am. How much you think your father will take for it?
I told you I didn't think he'd sell. There's no point in you talking to me about it. Talk to him when he gets home.
You say he gets in about 8 tonight?
That's right. Usually he gets in at 6, but they're giving him a special run tonight, so
What kind of a special?
I don't know. What difference does it make?
I do not like the looks of those hombres, Pancho.
And Pancho think they got the face like dogs, and bull ones, too.
See, they are too shifty with the eyes. They are becoming too annoying to the
I
señorita.
tell you, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Now, look, I'll write out a paper giving your consent to the sale, and you can sign it.
No.
But what harm will that do?
The señorita has made it plain she does not want to talk to you anymore. You had better be on your way.
Who said so?
I say so, hombre.
Come on, Blaze. We don't want any trouble.
This big
Not
lummox
now.
ain't telling me what to
Oh,
do.
come on.
I'll see you later, mister.
Anytime you wish. I believe you are right, señorita. Those hombres have come west but recently. They do not talk nor act like people who have lived here for any length of time.
If that big Lomax calls Cisco a big Lomax again, this big Lomax Pancho make him a bigger Lomax. I do.
Well, let us have no trouble with them if we can help it, Pancho. I would like your permission to walk over into that field, señorita, and see what those hombres found that makes them so anxious to buy.
Well, sure, go right ahead, Cisco. I'd go with you, except I got some pies in the oven.
Pie? In the oven?
Mm-hmm.
Pancho, that is not polite.
That's all right, Pancho. You come back here after you look over that field, and I'll see that you get some of that
Oh,
pie.
gracias, señorita. And Pancho be back. Pancho stay here now, not even go see the field.
Oh, no. You will not stay here, Pancho. The señorita does not intend to feed all those pies to you. Come on, let us go.
Pancho not know why we walk, Cisco, when we got the horses.
It will not hurt you, amigo, to walk 100 yards or so into this field. Also give our horses a rest.
Only trouble is, Cisco, is too much Pancho for Pancho's feet.
You can stand it this once.
Aye.
Well, here's where they blasted that rock.
Mhm.
Whatever they found, I would think it would be here.
Pancho just see a hole in the ground.
See,
Look.
looks just like a lot of dirt to me, too, Pancho.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me dig around that hole for a moment.
Dig around for the hole in the moment. Come on.
This is the coldest dirt I have ever touched. I do not see... Pancho,
What, Cisco? What?
there is ice down in here.
Cisco make the big joke, no?
No, see for yourself, Pancho.
Pancho stooped down. Ooh, that's so cold it burned Pancho's hand.
No wonder the ice from that well was cold. This is glacier land from the Ice Age.
Usage?
No. Ice Age, Pancho.
Cisco say Ice Age, that mean usage.
No.
No?
The Ice Age, amigo, was many thousands of years ago.
Oh.
Most of the glaciers remaining here are on the surface of the Earth.
Uh-huh.
But some, like this one, are several feet below the surface.
Ice keep well below surface, huh, Cisco?
See? Probably those hombres want to buy this land because of that ice.
Uh-huh.
But how good the ice would be, I do not know.
Cisco, here these hombres now.
Oh.
Get out of here, you two.
Is this your land?
It's gonna be, and we don't want you hanging around. Now get.
I do not like your manner, hombre.
And Pancho not like it neither, you big lomax.
You heard what he said. Go on now. We'll throw you off this land.
You may start in any time you wish.
Come on, Jed.
I'll take the fat.
Pancho take you too.
When I say a thing, I mean it, see?
You will have to prove it.
I can lick you with one hand tied behind my back.
If I were you, hombre, I would use both hands. You may eat. How are you getting along, Pancho?
Pancho got this hombre down in the hole, Cisco.
Hey, let me up. It's cold.
Yeah, you be colder than this, Pancho thing.
Hey, I'm freezing.
He frees me.
Ah, so you draw the knife, eh, hombre?
Yeah, I'm drawing a knife, and I...
Then we will finish this fight in short order, like the is. Oh.
He got enough, Cisco.
Yeah, and I got enough too. Come on now, let me up. My ear's freezing.
Then get up, hombre. And Pancho tells you be careful what you do next.
I will take this knife, just in case you may want to get too playful with it again. Now get out of here, both of you.
Hey, vamos, pronto, no?
All right, we'll go. But the next time we meet up, things will be different. Don't forget that. Come on, Jed.
Pancho, we are going to stay around this town for a while. Unless my knowledge of human nature is all wrong, those hombres are two of the worst criminals in the whole country.
But even Cisco does not suspect the lengths to which the two criminals will go. In just a moment, we'll return to our exciting story of the Cisco Kid. Now, back to the Cisco Kid and our thrilling story, Dynamite at Big Trestle. Blaze Moran and Jeb Hunt, two Eastern bad men, are hiding out in the West following a train wreck which they staged in the East. While searching for gold, they uncovered a glacial deposit of ice under a field in the town of Blue Hills. When they became too insistent in trying to buy it from the daughter of the owner, Cisco and Pancho stepped in to give the men a deserved beating. Now,
we'll get even with them two, Jed, and don't think we won't.
We don't even know who they are yet.
And I know. I found out in town. One of them's called the Cisco Kid, and the other one's Pancho. I found out where the camp is, too, and that's where we're heading now.
You know, it seems to me I heard of the Cisco Kid back east.
Well, you won't never hear any more about him after this Dynamite gets to work. First, we're getting rid of Cisco, and then we're finding out more about that train. About the only thing they run specials for out in this country is gold.
We sure could use some of that, Blaze.
And we're gonna use some of it.
You know, that Big Trestle sure would be a good place to wreck that train.
That's where I'm aiming to wreck it. Well, there's Cisco's camp ahead.
Hey, how do you know they won't come back and catch us?
They won't be out for a long time yet. They're at the girl's house, and the fat one's eating pie. Well, here we are. Whoa. Yeah. And we won't be here more than a couple of minutes. Just give me time to plant this dynamite under the ashes of their campfire, and we'll go.
You know, those ashes are cold, Blaze. They'll build a new fire in the same place. I'd sure like to see this, Blaze.
We ain't got time to hang around, Jed. We got to go look over the trestle and make plans. Here, I'll just dig up a little of this earth in case they sweep away the ashes.
Mm-hmm.
There. Hey, that fuse ought to be long enough. Now, when they light the campfire tonight, there won't be enough left of them to pick up the pieces. Come on, Jed, let's get out of here.
Pancho hungry, Cisco.
After eating all that pie, you are still hungry, Pancho?
See? Pancho only eat 3 pies.
You must be hollow all the way down to your toes.
Pancho know he hungry.
Well, then in that case, we'd better see that you eat some more. Oh, Diablo.
Oh, Logo, eat some more now.
Seems good to get back to camp.
Uh-huh.
Now, Pancho, one of us will build up the campfire. The other one can fish for some trout.
See.
Which do you want to do?
Pancho build up the campfire, Cisco. Last time Pancho fished for the trout, he fall in the water.
Well, that is what you get for going to sleep on the limb of an overhanging tree.
Yeah.
You build the campfire. I will try to catch some fish.
Pancho build a good campfire. Yeah. To heat up the frioles quick.
See.
Pancho get the kindling first. And the little twigs. And Pancho build a little log cabin with the twigs. So. Oop. There a little bug. Look out, little bug. Pancho not want to burn you. Now you go away. Look out. Now he run away. Now we put on some bigger sticks. And then some more. And Pancho think that started a good fire. And now we light a match. And the match light the fire. Pancho's hands still cold from that ice. When Pancho get close to that fire. Oh, feel good. Cisco,
See, Pancho.
come see Pancho's good fire.
I can see it from here, Pancho.
It's a good fire, Cisco. Pancho think it get hot around here very soon. Yeah, now the fire burn up good. And Pancho put on some more sticks. Good to be warm.
Pancho,
What, Cisco,
come
what?
down here if you want to see a big trout.
Pancho way to see him in the pond, Cisco.
No. Come down here, Pancho. These are beautiful big fish. You must see them in the water.
Oh, well, see, Pancho come. Pancho come, Cisco. Where the big fish? Where the fish? I don't see the fish.
Come over here, Pancho.
Where? I don't see
Here.
no fish. Where?
Look.
Where?
Lying alongside that submerged log.
That is a big fish, Cisco. Cisco, catch him?
Well, I'm going to try hard to catch it. Not me.
Cisco, help! Pancho, go to the water, help!
The water is no deeper than your knees, Pancho. Stand up.
Huh?
What was that explosion?
Pancho not know, Cisco. Pancho's so scared, he jumped right in the water.
It's a good thing you left that fire, Pancho. Santo, what a blast.
Pancho not like the water. Pancho wet. What the blast was, Cisco?
There's only one thing that could make an explosion like that. Dynamite.
That's right, dynamite. Dynamite?
Put there by someone who wanted to kill us.
Pancho feel around and see if he all here.
Dynamite. The senorita said those hombres dynamited a rock in that field. They will probably use it here, too.
See, Cisco, we go find these hombres, no?
No, wait, Pancho.
No?
The big hombre showed great interest when the senorita said her father was running a special train tonight, eh?
Pancho not know this, Cisco.
He showed a very sudden interest.
Uh-huh.
Pancho, get on some dry clothes
Okay.
quickly. Then we will ride to the sheriff. Pronto, amigo, pronto.
Ho.
Bueno, the sheriff is still in his office.
Why did you come to see the sheriff,
You
Cisco?
will learn in a moment, Pancho. Come on. See, Sheriff?
Yeah, you're the Cisco Kid, ain't you?
Si, senor.
I thought so. I heard you and Pancho was in this neck of the woods. Well, sit down. Glad you called in.
Gracias, Sheriff, but time is short. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Fire away.
First, do you know what time that special train arrives in Blue Hills tonight?
Yep, I do, Cisco. She's due in here about 7:45. That's about half an hour from now.
And is the train carrying anything of value?
Yeah, she's a gold special, Cisco. Say, funny thing. 2 hombres was in here earlier today, asked me about that train. But I didn't know 'em, so I didn't give 'em much information.
These hombres, Cisco, the big Lomax hombres.
Say, are you sure you do not tell them about the gold, Sheriff?
Well, I may have dropped a hint before I thought.
Come, Sheriff. Those hombres are dynamiters. I am sure they are planning to wreck that gold special. We must get to the Big Trestle at once.
Got to rough up enough of the metal on this girder so the string won't slip, Jed.
I got the dynamite all tied up in a bundle, Blaze.
Hang on to it a minute. There. That ought to hold it tight. Now give me the dynamite.
Here you are.
That ought to be enough to blow this trestle. You mind a short fuse you got on here, Jed?
Sure, it's got to be short. We don't know how fast this train's going to be going. I think if we light it when she comes round the bend, it'll go about the right time.
All right. Now listen. You stay up here to light this fuse, see?
Yep.
And I'll get about halfway down the side of the gorge so that I can get a hold of that gold car after she hits. Tonight we make a cleanup, Jed.
fly it all the way around the gorge, Cisco?
Because the banditos will probably dynamite from the far side, Pancho.
That's what they'll do, Cisco. Say, our best bet's going to be to stop the train before it gets the trestle. George Hall knows me. He'll stop and wave him down.
Senor Hall is the engineer?
Here, Father O'Malley. Gal you told me you talked to. Come on, boy. Get up. What's the matter?
Your horse has gone lame, Sheriff.
Oh, blast the luck.
Oh, diablo.
Oh.
I'll have a look. Maybe he's got a nail drop up and... Up, boy, up. Yeah, blast it. That's what it is.
That is too bad, Sheriff. But Pancho and I had better keep on.
Here, go ahead, Cisco.
We may be too late as it is. Up, Diablo. Come on,
Go, go, go! Wave down the train, Cisco? No.
See. Santo, I forgot for the moment. The engineer does not know us. He will not stop for any signal of ours.
What do we do?
I will have to ride alongside that locomotive and get into the cab. Come on, Diablo.
Go, go! There the train, Cisco.
See, right for all you are worth, Pancho. It's not far to that trestle.
Roger, go!
Senor Hall, stop the train. There are banditos ahead.
Bandits, eh? Who you kidding? Get away or I'll plug you.
I tell you, there are banditos ahead, ready to dynamite the trestle.
You heard what I said?
Cisco, you got the gun?
I cannot help it if he has. I must get into the cab of that locomotive. Come on, Diablo. You missed. Good thing for me this train is lurching. Drop that gun, senor.
You ain't holding up this train.
I'm sorry to have to do this, but I must. There. Now I'll stop this train. We're almost to the trestle. There.
Boy, you coyote. You find no money here.
I tell you, I'm not after your money, senor, or anybody else's money. Look, those hombres up ahead, just at the edge of the trestle. They are the banditos.
They're running this way with guns. Come on, Jed. We'll board that train.
You will board no train, hombre.
Pancho, get into this too, Cisco. Pancho, push this hombre into another hole in the ground.
I'm wasting no time with you, hombre. No more than it takes to land these punch.
Good luck, Cisco. Mighty good.
The work is not finished, Sheriff. They may have lighted the fuse to that dynamite. Watch these hombres. Come, Pancho.
Yes. Where'd they put the dynamite, Cisco?
Down under one of those girders. Madre mia, Pancho, look. That fuse is burning.
Santa, very close to the dynamite, Cisco.
There is no time to climb down there to put out the fuse. I'm on a chance to shoot it out. And if my bullet should hit that dynamite...
Shoot, Cisco. Shoot pronto.
See, I must.
Bueno, Cisco. Pull out the fuse.
See.
Sheriff's just been explaining to me, Cisco. Sorry that I tried to gun you down. What's down there?
That is dynamite, senor.
Dynamite?
And if your train had run over that trestle...
Say your engineer fall down, Cisco.
See, Pancho, when he saw that dynamite, he faded, and I cannot blame him. Bring him to, amigo. And when I remove the dynamite, the train can proceed.
It's a good thing for Dad and me you got there in time, Cisco.
I'm glad we did, senorita.
When I think how near he come to running his train out on that trestle.
Oh, do not think of it. Think instead of how much money you and your father may make out of your ice field.
Yeah, I know that there's no sense worrying about it now. I owe you an apology, Cisco.
You owe me nothing of the sort, senorita.
Yes, I do. I was wrong.
I do not understand. You were wrong about what?
Saying I couldn't imagine myself kissing you.
Oh.
I can imagine it.
See?
I have been for the past half hour.
Well, I do not know quite what to say now, senorita.
You don't have to say anything, Cisco. I'm going to prove to you I was wrong.
How?
Oh, like this. Oh, Cisco.
Oh, senorita.
Cisco.
Si, Pancho.
What that letter from Pancho's cousin-in-the-law, Porfirio, say?
Says that Porfirio wants you to come to stay at his house while he and his senora take a little vacation.
Oh, no. Pancho not go.
Oh, but I think that would be a nice thing for you to do, amigo.
No, Cisco. Porfirio want Pancho to come and stay with his little daughter, Carmencita.
Well, how old is little Carmencita?
She's 2 years old, Cisco. Pancho take care of little Carmencita 6 months ago.
Well, did she not behave?
Oh, no, she not behave, Cisco. She make the howl when Pancho tried to feed her.
See?
And she make the howl when Pancho bounce her up and down on his knees.
See?
And when Pancho take her out in the yard and dig a big, big hole in the ground to make her laugh, she howl at this.
Oh, well, you must not mind that, Pancho. It's natural for little ones to howl sometimes.
Oh, Pancho didn't mind the howling.
Well, then what did you mind?
When little Carmencita howl for Pancho to bring that hole in the house, Pancho quit.
Oh, Pancho!
Oh, Cisco.
Up the outlaw!
Loco, go now.
And so ends another exciting adventure with O. Henry's famous Robin Hood of the West, the Cisco Kid. Be sure to listen again for another thrilling adventure of the Cisco Kid. Cisco Kid was played by Jack Mather, Pancho by Harry Lang.